What is up, everybody? Woo-wee! That 3 milligrams still smacks. How's everybody doing out there? Happy Monday. Welcome to Wickin It and Kickin It. We are back at our regularly scheduled time. I don't know if this is... Let me see if I can get this positioned a little better. There we go. Hope everybody had a kick-ass weekend. It has only been a couple days since we last seen each other, which is kind of cool. But it feels different. It feels... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, because we normally don't do Fridays. So it's like, bam, right back into Monday. Awesome. Glad to be back on Monday. Definitely need a stream today. Today, things did just not go my way or Patrick's way, as a matter of fact. So at the top of the show, let's get some fuck hell vapes in the chat. F in the chat for hell vape. Fuck hell vape. Hashtag fuck hell vape. Really, really disappointing. You get a guy something that he wants for his birthday, and then it shows up with fucking seized freaking grub screws. I feel freaking terrible, man. And just unfortunate, you know? Because everybody praises that MTL2 tank. And just didn't go our way. And as a matter of fact, other things didn't go my way today. Stayed up late to get J&W orders done. Mailman doesn't show up. However, I did manage to make it to the post office to get those orders dropped off. So there's that. What else happened? Oh, I got a letter in the mail saying that I was denied for my disability, but that was to be expected. So we're going to appeal, naturally, as the process was told to me the process was probably going to go. You guys probably already heard about my battery charger. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off the week, reset, try to turn it around. And if you guys, anybody else, had any kind of a difficult day like I did, like Patrick did, hopefully we can remedy that, guys. That's what Wickin It and Kickin It is all about. Hopefully you're at least enjoying something tasty today. We are going to do something a little different, Hungry Hippo. No coffee cheers. I did not brew a cup of coffee. I do have a half a pot of coffee that I put in the fridge overnight to make iced coffee, but then I ran out of time trying to prep and get everything set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to crack this. Right there at the top of the stream. Cheers. Dr. Pepper still goes with everything. Yeah. It's different, though. I probably should have grabbed a straw. Besides, it's a hot one out there. With the AC's blasting, so I wouldn't know. But it is cold beverage season. I need to stop the show right now and go make a pot. Yeah, I mean, I was going to make up one of my iced coffee tumblers, but I didn't. I got a fresh case of Dr. Pepper in the fridge. We're cracking the first one together. I forgot to move my camera back up. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all enjoying something tasty, whether it's a beverage, hopefully some flavored e-liquids, and nobody is smoking out there. If you are smoking, stop it. You don't have to anymore. There's tons of options out there for you. like this. Bonza Pro full setup. I know a lot of people are rocking these Bonza Pro setups. It looks so nice with the Bonza Pro RTA on top. It doesn't line up unless you close the airflow like the logos, but it still looks sexy. It vapes fantastic. Still got that FDH, that cake dough in there. Single 3mm Duchess 26 on the inside. Trying to baby my 21700 batteries. Because at least my P45Bs, I've got 3 more that are fully charged, and my new battery charger won't be here until Friday. However, that didn't stop me from continuing to run this bad boy either. Because that's still in rotation, although I did set it down for a couple days while I was ripping on that Bonza Pro mech. But this has still got the Boston cream pie in there, ripping and roaring that lovely Anunnaki RDA. But for the most part, I'm trying to keep it single coil. I got enough setups in rotation to where I haven't had to really swap too many batteries since my battery charger went out, but some of them are about to have to be swapped. And I was thinking, what better to do than a mixing stream if I'm trying to limit the amount of setups that I got in rotation? But then again, I said, we're probably still going to set something up anyway because it's wicking it and kicking it. Let me know what you guys are enjoying to help you stay off of combustible tobacco cigarettes. Those adult flavors. Because yes, adults do like flavors and they are an essential part of the quit smoking process. Let me know in the chat what you're enjoying if you'd like, or you can send a DM through Discord or to Facebook Messenger. Yeah, I've already snagged a few things. Some of you have already sent some in. I have got them. That is basically kind of what I needed. I needed an extra 10 minutes to grab those and to get some flavors out. But let's see who is here. Patrick is the first one in. Strip screws suck. Yeah, they do, dude. I am so fucking disappointed, man. And just, I'm pissed for you. I'm pissed for you, man. I'm not really sure if there's anything we can do to remedy the situation. I really don't know. And if we can, oh hell yeah. Hold on a sec. What number are we on? 11. Save image. 713 12. Save. Here we go. Driving hand check. Drive safe, buddy. Drive safe. 713-13. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if there is a way that we can remedy it, it's gonna take time, unfortunately. And I know time isn't exactly always on our side. I'm really sorry that happened, Patrick. I hope maybe by some miracle you're able to get that screw out of there. I don't know, man. Arnie is here. Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Mallory. Hey. She says, hey, guys. Lady Liberty saying hello to everyone. Crisis. What's up, dude? Yeah. Patrick said, just got a new RTA and the screw immediately stripped. Someone please help. I have been trying to do this for like 3 hours. He really has. This is the most pissed off I've been in my entire life. I imagine it feels like that in the moment. I don't know if anybody knows any tips or tricks on how to get a stripped Phillips head screw to move. Advocate for Liberty, hello. Stolen, what is up? Hello, son and daughter-in-law, he says. 404 is here. Mixing today, we are. We got to mix some things. I've got recipes piling up that I have shared for the AAFL streams that I haven't gotten around to mixing. So those are some possibilities. I also had an idea of something we could try. It would require me to have to get up and go search for flavors midstream if we go that route. I'll explain it. That's a possibility. Or, you know, we can put together something. We'll figure it out. We're definitely doing some mixing today, for sure. I don't know if it's going to take up the whole stream, but I at least want to mix a couple things up. I do have a new RDA I'd like to get to, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Fuck Hell Vape, hell yeah. What'd they do now? Blue Diamond, great to see you. Welcome back. I know you said you've been busy. Nice, unknown. You know, I really probably don't have to number these, but it keeps everything in order in the folder, so I'm just going to keep doing it. Great to see you, Blue Diamond. Hope everything's been well. You just make the best with what you got. You have friends and a good vape. Life is good. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the attitude that we're trying to keep here. It's the mindset that I always try to get myself into, no matter how difficult Mondays can be, and for some reason they just are. You know, it's that Garfield mentality. Garfield and Ziggy. That's the mentality that we, you know, Wickin It and Kickin It was created to lift up. Don't feel bad, Steve. It's not your fault. I know, but I'm in hindsight, like I feel like there's things I could have done. I could have opened it, checked it out. You know what I mean? Inspected it. But then again, I didn't want to open it, mess with it, and then accidentally like do anything to it. You know what I mean? Oh, hells yeah. I dig it. Awesome, Jason. I can dig it. Getting a little bit craftier at grabbing these things, because if I can hit the notifications right when you send them, I can get at them quicker. I missed a couple last week. The Facebook ones, I didn't see the messages come through for some people. But we're cooking with gas now. Indeed, yes we are. Would be great if I had a good vape, Mallory. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. But like my thinking was like, it's brand new, it's a gift. Let's just get it packed up and sent out. You know what I mean? Hippo Crisis. Did you order that X-Star? I did. I got the X-Star VC4. No, the X4. I got the X-Star that comes with an actual AC power cord. And everybody was like, get the 8-bay, get the 8-bay. It comes with a power cord. And that used to be true, but it doesn't anymore. Everywhere I checked, it comes with a USB-C with a charging block. And while I know you use USB-C cables to charge lithium-ion batteries for phones, that's a single lithium-ion battery. an actual power cord makes me feel safer when charging multiples, especially 21700s. Those USB-Cs, when charging multiple batteries, can bottleneck. But yeah, I think it's the X4. But I got an X-Star. I'm not getting I'm not buying any more Nitecore chargers ever again. Can someone please offer any help? Let's see. Reset. And oh heck yeah, please guys, if you have any ideas at all, of how he can get some way to get that screw to turn. Reset. And oh heck yeah, we've been having a very rough month. I can feel you and understand. Yeah, I'm sorry you've been having a rough time, Blue Diamond. Hey Kim. Cheryl's got her coffee. Hell yeah. Regular Dr. Pepper. Yes, regular Dr. Pepper. It's very cold too. Usually I grab a straw, but that's all right. Yo, Ryan. Today, the Cathyla plus R3 combo with my raspberry jelly donut flavor. Hell yeah, Ryan just snagged a new Cathyla. I can't remember if I snagged it or not, but I think I might have. No coffee. You need to stop right now. I did read that. How do I get me a JMW shirt? I got to talk to Dan and see if he wants to do them again. We were doing hoodies for a little while, and they were on the order form for several months. And I think maybe 3 people ordered hoodies. And that's the issue, is that they're make to order. So we tried at one point to what's the word? What are the words I'm searching for in my mind? Try to get some people to gauge some interest to see how many people might want to get t-shirts if we did a run of t-shirts, when it was only a few people. If enough people show interest, I might be able to talk to Dan about putting t-shirt pre-orders up on the shop, like he put the hoodies up. The only thing is if you order liquid and you order a shirt together, they're going to come separate, and the shirt could possibly come a week or 2 later, because he'll wait to see whether or not like another couple orders for more will come in, and then do them all together. Or if too much time goes by without anybody else ordering one, then he'll go print them. But he makes them to order. Dan prints them right at home, and then ships them out separately. Love Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, hell yeah! It's the nectar of the gods. That sugary nectar. Dr. Pepper vanilla ice cream float. Oh, that does sound good. I don't have any vanilla ice cream. Just gonna go have oh man, Patrick. I hope you didn't bounce, buddy. I think it's the fact that, like, I'm not sure if people really know. If it's really rounded out, like, remember I suggested the that rubber band technique. But if it's really rounded out, like you said, it's not going to work. That's the only thought that I had. Mine didn't line up either. What didn't line up? They spelled limited wrong on the 510. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm so far back in the chat. That's why you're talking about the logo, yeah. Don't tell me what to do, Steve-O. Gotta go smoke? Yeah. First 4 colors of powder coat came in today, said Tim. Nice. Been working on a location for booth and oven today. Hey, Neil. What's up, dude? Next wiki, I'm going to taste the Boston cream. Oh, it's going to be real nice by then. Hell yeah. I'm excited for you to try it. Mix them all. Enjoy. Yes. Homeboy Mango and a Stubby 21, said 404. Very nice. Still never tried Homeboy Mango. I do, however, still have Mango Sublime. we're still pretty much running everything that we had set up over the last couple of streams. When we ended the stream on Friday, everything that was the lineup is still the current lineup. Absolutely loving the RTA for vaping. And I think I had decided that I originally thought I was liking the Bonza Pro and dual coil more, but it's still great in single coil. I just think this one's better for desserts. This one's better for fruits. But I got Tim's Mango Sublime in the RTA for vaping on the Odin. Single Duchess coils, 2.5 millimeter 28. That's my mango of choice. As far as a fresh mango, although there's another mango that I do really enjoy. It's actually a mango yogurt. It's our Polly's mango. It's a mango yogurt. It's quite yogurty, especially compared to the Mango Sublime. Which is just so juicy. And delicious. What day actually was your birthday? It was Friday. It was Friday. We did a birthday stream on Friday. Irish coffee cheesecake and maple bourbon cheesecake, says lady. Well, I sent you the pic on Facebook. Yeah, I got it. You don't got to start smoking again, buddy. Don't do that. Enjoying the hand check I sent and the Orion. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna reach out to Will and ask. I've never had to ask anybody from a shop whether or not like they do any replacement for defects or anything. I'm gonna reach out and ask him. Patrick. Let's see. Delta Squonk, Bonza Pro, RTA, Strawberry Twinkie Milkshake, says Neil Pitts. Let's go. Dickie Mo, Yo-Yo, I DM'd my new R3. Hell yes. Hell yes. Tim sent me his main setup. Cthulhu with PNP coil, maple bourbon cheesecake. Earlier, the X-Ross Grim Green edition with maple cream bar. While out to ladies' doctor visit. Nice. Also trying a new recipe, cherry tobacco. Very cool. Chris, guessing you've tried yeah. Hey, Mike DeVries. Hope you had a good birthday, brother. Hope you had a good birthday. Let's see. Oh, yeah, how is it? And little man's doing great. That's awesome to see. Tim says peanut butter milkshake is dropping by weekend, and I need to get you some, Steve. Oh, my God. I have been wanting to do a peanut butter milkshake for a long time. Or a peanut butter banana milkshake. But I started working on that peanut butter cookie. I'm glad at least somebody is getting a peanut butter milkshake out there. I trust that yours is going to be fantastic. Tried the rubber band. I've tried super glue. I've tried everything, said Patrick. Damn. There's got to be some other trick. Some other way. Dickie's got to go to the cardiologist Wednesday. White chocolate raspberry cheesecake is awesome. Hope everything goes well there, Dickie Mo. Stephen Lane, howdy. Howdy indeed. Corporate Jason, hey, there is unknown right under Jason. Tim can't put down the frosted blueberry cereal. Addicting? Heck yes. Yeah, guys, Tim and Cassie are cranking them out over there, Lady Liberty Liquids. We got all of our old staples hanging around on the menu. We occasionally drop something seasonal, and if I'm able to find things, I'm going to drop some new stuff. But them, they're dropping new stuff consistently, and I love to see it. Stephen Lane's just outside of jail. Oh, wow. Prefer an actual power cord? Yeah. USB-C cords split the load when too many are. Yeah, exactly. They bottleneck. Yeah. Cheap, small, easy out kit off Amazon is last resort, but should almost for sure fix the issue. Oh, cheap, small, easy out kit. There you go, Patrick. Yeah, easy out kit off of Amazon is the last resort, but should almost for sure fix the issue. Yeah. I knew they made some kind of kits for that. Hammer, a small flathead. All right, awesome. Thank you, Dell. What's up, Dell? I'm glad to see there's some answers starting to pop up in chat. Thank you guys. Found a perfect dual light. Just watch. I had a post screw get stuck, and in trying to get it loose, I snapped the head off the screw. Oh shit. On the bright side, the FIFA World Cup has been amazing. Anyone else love football? I've never gotten into it. Haven't been watching any of it. I know a lot of people have been really enjoying watching it, though. I know it's just it's very special to a lot of people. Soccer is like the worldwide sport. Brings a lot of people together. You do love to see it. Have to look through my stuff, but I think I still have one of the original JMW hoodies and hats somewhere. You probably do. How do I get a JMW no-let sized foam cowboy hat? Ooh, that'd be a good idea. That'd be cool. Want to run some ideas. That would be sick, dude. A JMW cowboy hat. Novelty size. I gotcha. Size. Fuck. Yeah. Unknown's been steeping a big ass bottle of the Boston cream pie since they got it. Bro, it gets real nice. It's got to be fully matured by now, but it does. Like this bottle I made a little over a month ago, and it's about as mature as it can get. Same birthday as your hubby? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know a few other people that have the same birthday, July 10th. And then Patrick's the day before mine. A hammer and Dell said, a hammer and a flathead will get it out. Okay. Mango yogurt sounds good. Maybe a guava yogurt. Open your minds to different tropical mixes, and often it turns out great. Yeah. I definitely want to get something guava. We came up with that idea for the guava Twizzlers, and it actually was pretty darn close to tasting like the actual candy. I just need some minor tweaks still. Spell check challenge, yeah. Let's see. PB Cookie Master Ace, thank you. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. I'm occasionally been sending some bottles here and there out to people. Tim's cranking the hog, hell yeah. Let's see. Wonderful if you had money. Oh, damn, that sucks. No hammer. All I have is a blue screwdriver. It's not working. I'm so fucking pissed, dude. Thanks for trying to help, though. Yeah, thank you guys. And I mean, that's why I sent you that one screwdriver, but it's probably no different than the little blue screwdriver, except just with a longer handle. Happy born on date. I understand that, Patrick. I love you, dude. I really hope they're able to figure out something. If anybody makes any other recommendations, I'll let you know. Oh, shit. That really sucks. I'm just so disappointed, man, because the intention wasn't to send him something that frustrated him so much. It was to give him a cool birthday gift and to make him happy and for him to have a cool new vape. Oh man, I mean, I am disappointed. And I know, put into perspective, like he's in a situation where like he's very limited on having anything to vape. I think he used up his last sub-ohm coil for his sub-ohm tank too, and he was counting on that. It's a rough situation to be in. I feel bad. Oh, I'm getting the VG nose. Let's see. Oh yeah. So a couple other things before we get to what you guys are enjoying. I've been babying this little guy. I re-wicked this after the stream, and I in the yo-yo and over in the Crackle channel Discord, I posted a little redemption because this was not crackling. And I know, and it's not only that it wasn't crackling, but because I wicked it slightly too tight, I wasn't getting the saturation from it that I'm used to getting from the Vena. It was a little too snug. So I re-wicked it after the stream on Friday while we were hanging out. And now it's going nice. And through the vape, oh, I forgot how much I loved straw gummy lemonade. Man, it's good. This, like, literally, I'm at the very end of my bottle. But yeah, that Vena on that BT Customs Moondrop Squonk, oh, it's just so sexy. I love the colors in this thing. The white, silver, and black swirls through the purple is just perfect. And the more I look at it, the more I can see. You can't see, like, there's like a clear spot right here. And you can see the depth of some of the colors. Like there is like depth to it. It's like in 3D in some areas. You can see the colors like in the clear resin, like floating in it. It's so cool. Had me at Plasma. Yeah. Good morning, Funky Monk. Good to see you. Dell is right. Plasma cutter would do the job. Yeah. But I mean, who has a plasma cutter just laying around? Last but not least, the GT4S. You know, we had to wick it up to end the stream on Friday night. It would not have been right had we not set this back up. What coil is in it? Triple 29 gauge, wrapped in 38 staggered fuse Clapton 3mm to 0.4, 40 watts, loaded up with succulents. Wicked like a dream. I gotta remember where the airflow is, because sometimes I put my finger here and it covers that airflow. Oh my good Lord. That's good. We might get a couple things. I was thinking I have to re-wick my billet box, my Voltrove RBA. You guys have probably seen me re-wick it a few times now, but it's a staple. And also, if I start getting like low on batteries, that is going to be what gets me through. because 118,650 lasts me a full day in that billet box setup. So I want to take a look at what you guys are enjoying. I'll keep that open just in case anybody shows up. Be excellent to each other. Yes, do that. Be excellent to each other. Let's get these into the folder. And get that opened up. Shrunk down a little bit into a nice little neat square. And take a look. Hashtag remember. All right. So we're starting off with Cheryl because I missed Cheryl last week. She's got her recoil on the boxer. Nice matchy drip tip. Something nice and tall. I like it. Sorry I missed you last week, Cheryl. She does have another one that she shared. We'll see later. I like the red lights on the keyboard. That's slick. Even the keyboard is matchy with the setup. You see that? It's very, very cool. Love it. Cassie was the first one in today. She has got her usuals, but they are lovely, aren't they? The R3 on the Gower with the custom 3D printed panel and the matchy drip tip. Nitrous, purple and pink on the Matchy Dilemma. Irish, coffee cheesecake, and the maple bourbon cheesecake. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. On a nice fuzzy blanket. And you know what Hippo does every Monday? He cleans everything. Mongo! Good evening. Welcome to Wickin It and Kickin It. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, man. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're enjoying something tasty. So yeah, Hippo just does a full cleaning every Monday. Breaks everything down, cleans them, lines them up all nice and pretty, and takes a little snapshot. You'll love to see it. And then he must have re-wicked his... Oh no, that's right. He doesn't have the Bonza Pro. What is on there? What is that? He's got something big and beefy on that Bonza Pro mech mod. He might have told me. Hippo does do that every Monday. Nerd. Nerd! He might have told me, and I just didn't read what he said. He might have told me. Nope, he didn't. Okay, I'm not going crazy. The Aromomizer V4. Okay. Did you like rig it? Or does it always have... Does it have like mesh in there? Interesting. Very interesting. The Bonza Pro was just clean. Gotcha. Thank you, Mongo. Thank you. Large. Let's see. Do you clean everything you're using, or do you have a rotation? I think he pretty much cleans everything. I do like a rotation method, where like I'll break down a couple things before I set up a couple things. But I'm pretty sure he does everything. I had to snag that from the Yo-Yo chat. I forgot who shared it, but I had not yet seen anybody put an RDA for vaping V2 on the Bonza Pro. And I completely forgot that Beecher made pink airflow rings. It was Cody. It was Cody. I forgot Beecher made those pink airflow rings. It had those pink airflow rings. I like that. It just needs a drip tip. It'll be it's still gorgeous. I love that pink airflow ring to match the rest of that Bonza Pro. I really want to give the RTA for vaping the RDA for vaping V2 another shot. I loved it for a long time, but the first build I ever put in it was perfect, and it was perfect for a long time. And then I rebuilt it, and ever since I rebuilt it, every set of coils, every coil placement I try, it whistles. And also, all the black paint rubbed off of my top cap. This area on my top cap right here, all rubbed off. It's weird. It's the strangest thing. Tyler with all his sexy high-end gloriness. Mule V2. I think those are some control panels. He's got the Raffi on the 22. This is that new grip by Geppetto. And that's the only white or peak, or I think it's white. The only white one that I've seen. But that's the Burrow version of the grip. And I still forget what this is. It's some kind of collab with Monarchy and someone else. It's a very, very, very special edition. And it was very pricey, if I recall correctly. But I love it. And I saw that it was sitting right next to this. Tyler's Vape Mail, JMW, has landed at the Gentleman's Crackle channel. So he'll be getting into those shortly, I would imagine. You might start seeing some of these bottles being used over on Tyler's channel. Give him a subscribe over on YouTube at the Gentleman's Crackle channel if you haven't already. His content is fun and really good. And if you ever wanted to know how people achieve that really ridiculous crackle, he's the guy to learn from. He's the guy to learn from. And then this is Crisis. Crisis. A lot of people got JMW mail today. USPS actually doing their thing. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened today. Dan sent me a package with 11 500 mils of different flavors in it, and I got an update in my tracking where they requested for me to put in a missing package ticket. Now, I've put in missing package tickets before, but I've never had it show up in the tracking where it says that they want me to put one in. And guess where it was last checked in? You'll never guess, Tim and Cassie. Greensboro, North Carolina. Go Greensboro. But JMW is moving through transit no problem and landing on people's doorsteps at a good pace. I love to see it. And then probably Trevor also. So thank you guys for posting your JMW mail desk checks. I love finding those all over the place. It's cool to see. Exciting. Some people are trying liquids for the first time. Some people have got some new liquids to try that they haven't had before. Very, very cool. Cleanliness is next to emptiness. Nice. And here we're back at Cheryl again. She's got her own, very own BT Customs Dank Blanks Mech Squonk. And I'm not 100% sure of what the RDA is on top, but I love me some resin. And Matt Bennett does some fantastic work. His squonks are gorgeous. I love it. There's so many colors. And if the pictures don't always do them justice. When you're looking at them in person, I always find something new that I haven't seen before. Like when you get up close on them and look at the colors, the swirls, and the layering, and then sometimes there's depth to them. Just very cool. Squonk mods. And then we got Crisis, I believe, sent me this one, right? Sometimes I get to a point where I forgot who sent what. Yes, I am right. I am right. He's got the dual Orion and the 7. And dual sturdy ones. Dual sturdy ones. Heck yeah, dude. The 7 has the micro V2 in it. All loaded up with that JMW. Let's go. Thank you very much, Crisis. There it is, Dicky Mo. Dicky Mo got that sexy new powder-coated purple recoil to go on his Grim Army Hexome. We got to get a little bit closer in on this guy. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. That's so shiny and gorgeous. You'll love to see it. It's perfect, Dicky Mo. That's perfect. Congratulations on scoring a purple-coated R3. Cloud Chucker, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing good as well, my man. Artipus 404. Driving home with that stubby. Hope you're making it home safe, my dude. Unknown got that big pink coated purge. Love it. That's gorgeous. And another stubby, which with what looks like a Nick's tips, if I believe, on top. Man, that is nice. Dang, dude. So nice. I love that. I love the colors of that purge, dude. So sexy. And Mr. Corporate Jason got some new liquids in to try. From Centenary, the bastard Latakia? Is it Latakia? I think it's Latakia. Latakia. I don't know. I forget. The only way I know how to pronounce those, and then I forget, is does anybody follow NET Vapor on YouTube? The guy who does all the really good MTL reviews. He does all the MTL reviews and then the NET liquid reviews also on his channel. And he's just like this chill older gentleman somewhere overseas. I forget where he's from, but very cool channel. He does some of the most in-depth MTL reviews I've ever seen, but he also reviews flavors like this. Black Virginia Flake, Booze, Devash, and Bastard Latakia. Can't beat a spell checker tonight? Dang. Bogan Edition next tip. Oh, and that's the Cali V2. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out because you know why? My Cali V2 didn't have the honeycomb. I always wanted to I had a Cali V2, the original, and it had the 3 holes on the side, and it was a cloud monster, and it was a juice guzzler too. I always wanted to try it because I always said if it just had honeycomb airflow, it would be that much better of an RDA. And then they did the remaster kit, and they added the honeycomb airflow inserts to the to the caps, and I believe they sold some of the caps separately, but it was only like the acrylic ones. And at the time, I wasn't really into it. And then in order to order them, you had to order and pay extra shipping from Canada. I always wanted to try it with the honeycomb though. Found a site with IBG Spearmint. Got 18 bottles to get free shipping. I love the stuff. So for that price, I thought, why not? Hell yeah, dude. Glad you were able to stock up on something that you love so much. And we got Tim with some turtles. Some turtles. And the Twisted Messes RDA. On top of this Blast from the Past mod. Which I completely forget what it is. But the Twisted Messes, the 22 millimeter Twisted Messes mod RDAs, love them. Love them. I got a Twisted Messes squared. Tim has a squared as well. There's the blueberry frosted cereal. Tim seems to really, really, really be enjoying it. And it's available now. And that's it. Tim was the last one in. Thank you guys for sharing what you guys are vaping on. Let's close that out. We can get rid of that. We can probably get rid of that just to save some memory. Not that we need to. Sorry for the hiatus, but finally getting settled into the new house. Oh, I'd love to hear it, dude. Long story short, I'm back now, so apologize in advance, but you will all be seeing a lot more of me again. Dude, we all knew what you had to do, buddy. No need to apologize. Hope everything's going well at the new house. $1.99 for a bottle? Dang! We have missed you, Stephen Lane. Welcome home, my friend, in more ways than one. We do have plans to do so at some point very soon. Very cool. Very cool. I know people will enjoy that. I certainly know I would start buying 120s of some flavors. I want to help you guys by purchasing some of those, the overstock short fills. Guys, don't forget, and if you need the list, I'm sure Cassie would be happy to send it to you, but they can also be found in the Yo-Yo Discord, in the I forget what they changed the channel name to, and then also in the CBL Discord. She's got a list of short fill overstock, what flavors, what the count is on each flavor that's left, and they're at a discounted rate. Help them by buying up some of that overstock. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Just don't buy up all the mango sublime and white chocolate raspberry cheesecake, and we won't have any problems. I definitely got to get another bottle of mango sublime soonish. I got to recoup some funds though for a little bit. Kerplop, great to see you, dude. Members benefits. Yeah, that's it. Members benefits. So here's what we're going to do. I got a couple recipes that I've really been wanting to mix up. I made one 4th of July. And not only did I make it so I could share it, so it could get shared on the AAFL stream that night, but my intention was, draft up the recipe, mix it, re-wick my billet box, and then take it with me in my billet box to go see fireworks that night. I thought I had plenty of time to do it. plans changed, and then all of a sudden I was rushed. Only have one bottle of the Huckleberry Cream Cheese Danish left in the... Oh my gosh. I mean, either way, even if the short fills sell out, you know I'll eventually be back for more Huckleberry. I have one unopened bottle left still. And I'm saving it. I'm saving it for at least a little bit, but I'm not going to be able to save it for that much longer. Also got to save some money. Yeah, dude. I went hardcore last month, dude. To end the month of June, begin the month of July, because I got the Bonza Pro, I got the Versailles, and then I got that Squonker, and then I bought a new phone. There was a few other expenses that came up, just random, you know, the random life stuff. And then the battery charger. The battery charger wasn't like super duper expensive, but it was an unexpected expense. You know what I mean? But anyway, I didn't get a chance to mix this. It was basically a new take on a bomb pop. Bomb pop using some flavors that I never used to make a bomb pop before. Now we have a long time, really popular, delicious bomb pop recipe on the JMW menu. It's a long time favorite by many, but I wanted to create some, you know, something with some newer flavors. Let's see. Then there was also my seldom never used mix from this past weekend. And then I've got a couple others that I might want to decide between. Let's see if I can remember where to go here. Here we go. I had to open it. Pipe Fitters Local. Here we are. Share. I'm curious about something, actually. When I do this, I forget. Will this... Yeah, it does work like that. Awesome. Hey, we can make it a little bit bigger and a little more square by doing it that way. All right. So, Bomb Pop Sherbet, AAFL. Oh, except when I click on something else, it disappears. The big version that I'm looking at disappears. There we go. All right, Bomb Pop Sherbet, AAFL. That's supposed to say USA. Oh, it's the flag. It's the flag emoji. Okay. Blue Raz Flavora at 1.5%. Ice Cream SSA at 2%. Juicy Cherries SSA at 1.5%. Lemon Lime Soda Flavora at 1%. Lemon Sorbet Wonder Flavors at 2.5%. Raspberry Cream. Berries and Cream at 3%. And Super Sweet at 0.75. You can see I put here, racing to get it done. America, fuck yeah. So, I mean, basically you can see kind of what I'm trying to go here. Bomb Pop is, it's lemon, lime, cherry, blue raz. Lemon, lime, cherry, blue raz. And our Bomb Pop is a little more popsicle-like, but if you've ever actually had a Bomb Pop, they aren't just like popsicles. They're kind of like ice creamy too. They have some type of like ice cream type of texture to them. They're not just like, I mean, they do make Bomb Pop popsicles, but there's also the versions of them that are kind of like a soft ice cream version too. It's kind of what I was trying to go with here. But really, you know, sherbet, kind of make it a little more ice cream, but you got your blue raz, your cherries, your lemon lime, a little bit more lemon to go with the lemon lime, but your sorbet to eventually bring in some body to pair with the ice cream, the plain ice cream SSA. So we're not getting more vanilla than we really need to really help the fruit flavors shine. And then raspberry cream. Basically, blue raz doesn't really exist, but I didn't want to like overload it with like Wonder Flavors blue raz candy because it's kind of thin. I wanted something a little bit more thick, so it kind of presented with more mouthfeel. So I went with the raspberry cream, which I'm hoping paired with the blue raz is still going to give me a nice, good amount of like blue raspberry, probably brighten it up as well because blue raz flavora is deeper, it's very bassy. But I'm pretty confident that at the very least this is going to be tasty. Let's see, make $17 and only get good checks because I work 84 hours a week. Oh, I bet. Never 84 hours, but I used to do 70-hour weeks. Have you tried Licious Neapolitan? It's lovely. I have not. But I have been experimenting trying to draft up my own Neapolitan. I heard the Licious one has a little bit of cooling in it. That's a homogeneous, less icy texture to a bomb pop. Yeah. Is that what it's called? Maybe. Oh, no worries. What's up, Justin? Building the 6 prime RBA? Yeah. So I'm going to get the flavors out, and I'm curious if we want to do the top view. Try the top view. Try mixing with the top view, or just bend the camera down like we used to. You know what I mean? The only thing is you won't be able to see me in the corner anymore. AI could never be an Undertaker. Where are my flavors? Let's see. We got blue raz. I'm gonna have to line these up a little bit differently so they're out of the way. Blue raz, ice cream, juicy cherries, lemon lime soda. Shit. I grabbed the wrong bottle. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the lemon lime soda. Don't get a cooling from it, buddy. Some people say, "Hey, Deadno, what's up?" I'll be right back. I grabbed the wrong bottle. I grabbed a flavor that hasn't even been confirmed it's been released yet on accident. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. You guys still hear me okay? I'm all the way back in the bedroom. Let's see. Let me know if you guys heard me while I was back there. I would imagine it's not. I didn't have to walk too far. Let's see. There we go. Lemon lime soda. Lemon sorbet. Raspberry cream. I'm gonna have to buy company on frack pads. You guys talking about work stuffs? All right. Here we go. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, this is the perfect thing. I'm going to try this. I want to see how this looks. If not, we'll go. Oh yeah, you guys never saw me in the picture anyway. Let's try this. Hold on. I want to see how this works. If this looks okay. Mixing this way. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm curious. No? Hold on. How? I thought. Huh. Interesting. I could have swore it would have let me at least. Yeah, that could work. No. I guess we're gonna try it like this. I thought I could do an even split screen, but I don't know. Does that look okay? The white drowns out the numbers, so we'll do that. We'll try it this way. All right. You basically get the gist of everything that's going on. All right. So we've got Blu-rays, Flavora. Am I doing a whole 30 mil of this? Yeah, I guess I am. Shoot. That's what it's set for. That's where we're keeping it at, I guess. All right. 0.45 grams. Let's get the little guy off of there. You guys can actually see the numbers on the scale now, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, it's upside down. Actually, let me see something here. Curious. How's that look? Oh, you know what? I forgot. It's not mirrored for you guys, is it? And that's not what mirror means anyway. All right. I'm overthinking it. 0.46 is close enough. All right. Ice cream flavor. Hold on. There we go. Ice cream flavor SSA, not ice cream vanilla. 0.60 grams. This is how sometimes we push it and let it reread and see if we have to add another drop or not. We don't. Oh, we do. It's actually close enough. Sometimes when I'm trying to get just like 0.01, I'll like try to tap like half of a drop right there. I didn't even drop anything in there though, and it bounced up. I don't know. It's like this weird trick. Close enough. Got to give you a crash course for OBS. There's so much you can do, and presets you can save for everything. Yeah, dude. I was looking at the StreamYard. Even like the next upgrade is like $36, and that's not too bad, right? But if you want to be able to utilize two cameras at the same time, it's like it's like $70 a month or something. Like that's freaking nuts. Like they give you all these features, but they don't give you the ability to use more than one camera unless you go up to like the premium plan. Juicy cherries, 0.45 grams. The most used. I know it is. It's just StreamYard works really great when you have all of its features. I'm going to put one more. All right. I've just been doing it this way. I want to get used to using all the new equipment for a little bit before I take on tackling a whole new streaming software. Lemon lime soda, Flavora, 0.30. We're gonna taste these afterwards too. At least a couple of them. 0.30 grams. I've been just winging it with one single camera and a tilty tripod for so long. So all this new equipment and everything is new to me. So we'll do one thing at a time. I do want to start utilizing. I know it's a lot more juggling though, I heard. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't want to freaking read no matter how many drops I put in it. That's close enough. 0.29 is close enough. All right. Lemon sorbet. Wonder flavors. Look into Streamlabs OBS. It's a feature-packed version of OBS. Yeah. You should also upgrade RAM before. Yeah. It can run simple with 8 gigs, but recommend. Yeah, see, that's another reason. For streaming services, unless you make a boatload of streaming. Yeah. I would probably make it worth it if I was paying for it. I would start using the recording features more and post a couple of recorded videos a week. If we were paying for StreamYard again, I would make a schedule for recording more. 0.75 grams for. Yeah, I do need to upgrade it. And I mean, everything for what we're doing right now is working on the 8 gigs. I need to figure out whether, because like it has one 8 gigabyte RAM card in there, but it has 2 slots. Can I just get another 8 gigabyte, or is it better to get the 16 gig matching pair to make sure that they're actually matching? You know what I mean? Because you can get a single 8 gigabyte card, or you can get the dual 8 gigabytes to make 16. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know that they would be the same speed, but that won't matter. Yeah, because I found the 8 gigabyte ones for like real cheap for this laptop. Always run your RAM in pair when you can. Raspberry cream wonder flavors at 0.90 grams. I mean, even the pair isn't that much. It's like $55. But it might be another month or two, just because I spent so much damn money last month. This is the first time I prioritized getting some gear, or getting like streaming equipment rather than vape gear. Let's see, 0.23 grams for super sweet. This is the hard part. Not going over. One more drop should do it. 0.22 is close enough. A perfect pair is nice, but if you can grab an 8 gig card that runs at the same mega transfers per minute, then it will run fine. If they are the same, they should run okay, but different speed rates can cause issues. Also, are you sure you have 8 card and not 2 4s? It's an 8. I looked it up. It's an 8. It's a single 8. It has 2 slots, but it has a single 8. This laptop doesn't come with a 2 4 option. With a 2 4 card option. Let's see. All right. VG, I'm getting distracted. Although this is all important stuff for the future of the channel. 26.49 is always the magic number for a 30 milliliter when you're doing 70-30. 26.49. Bam. That's close enough. All right. And our PG is 5.06. We went over on a couple flavors, so 5 is close enough. That'll do, pig. All right. And our additive, 0.47. Bam. Let's cap it. And for all, I'm going to do this just this once for you guys. I'm going to look into the camera. I normally break that rule. Haven't seen 4s used in a while, but important to note. Yeah. 2 4 gig option would run better than a single 8. So that's weird that they didn't do a 2 4. But yeah, you could probably even find the same card they use. And I'm pretty sure I have found it on eBay. I'm pretty sure it is the same card. Oh my God, I'm gooning. Keep going, Daddy. Eye contact is everything. Need that as a gift. I'm going to give this a little knuckle test before we move on to the next recipe. Oh my God, that's a little sharp. That's interesting. One and a half for the cherries. I mean, you can't really tell off of a knuckle test. You really can't. But the cherry definitely stands out forward. But we'll find out when we taste it. All right. So, I wonder. I wonder. How does that look anyway? With the recipe in the corner like that and me big like this. For sharing the recipe. Does that look okay? Or do we want to go back to the to the old school way so you can see the recipe a little bit more. And finished. Nice. How did I have that? Where was that? There it is. Anyway, just experimenting. Looks professional, bro. What does it? Hey, where did that go? Let's see. I got to remember where I'm at here. Oh yeah, okay. So there was another recipe from last night that I Saturday night that I definitely wanted to do. This is the seldom never used orange berry slushy. So guava dark berry is a flavor that I've had in my stash that I knew for sure that I had. Big Steve Cam and recipe on the side. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to need to make that face into an emote for the Discord and send it over to you. Hell yeah, dude. The JMW Discord actually needs more emotes. And some of the ones that I uploaded in there are real small. Guava Darkberry slaps. It really does. And I haven't used it in a while, so it definitely fit. Hey, Paul Cole. So it definitely fit Saturday's seldom never used flavors. Like I've used it before in a couple mixes, but I haven't reached for it in a while. Hibiscus cap. It's another flavor. I pretty much only use hibiscus cap in a very low percentage if I'm trying to make like a slushy recipe. And it's literally really there, just there for mouthfeel. Orange Tang VTA, 2.5%. Never used it. Didn't even remember that I had it until I was going through boxes of flavors over the weekend. Raspberry Blackberry Lemonade SSA. This I definitely didn't know I had. I found it in the bottom of a big unsorted box of flavors that Dan sent me months and months ago. I've got flavors here that I haven't even cracked the surface on finishing getting sorted and organized yet. That's stuff that I can only do in my downtime, and downtime is unpredictable. So wanted to give that a shot in a recipe. Sorbet base, again, haven't reached for that in a long time. So they all fit that seldom never used theme from Saturday night's AAFL. Sorbet base 1.5, raspberry lemonade 1.5. The idea here was to have the orange tang, basically, hopefully the main base liquid of the beverage recipe. Add a little blackberry raspberry lemonade, add some, boost the citrus a little bit, and introduce some berries. And then I hit it with the guava dark berry, which also has a very nice almost syrupy kind of dark berry flavor to it. The guava is very present. Guava and orange go fantastic together. It just made sense. The sorbet base to help thicken it up a little bit, and then a little bit of hibiscus for that slushy mouthfeel. So I'm hoping my theory works out, because sometimes when it comes to these seldom never used recipes, I'm literally throwing shit at the wall to see if it sticks. I have not single flavor tested these two flavors. So we're going to see how it turns out. I'm only going to do a 15 mil of this one. And then we're going to see where we're going to go from there. I should label this actually real quick. At least put a label on it so I know what's on there. Because I don't want to get the two white Well, I guess it's not one's going to be larger than or more full than the other, but what was this called? Oh, bomb pop. All right. Oh wait, 7. I forgot to add the date. 7/13. I just got to put something on the other bottle before I start mixing another one. All right, boom, done. That one's at least labeled. We'll be able to tell that apart from the rest. Okay. Oh, Scheiße. Guava darkberry, hibiscus, orange tang, that, and sweetener. Oh, I forgot to get the sorbet base out of the drawer. I've got a little baggie. I got a drawer next to me that is, at one point, it was all the every single 10 mil that I owned. Now, it's actually mostly older 10 mils. What I should do is swap some things out so it's loaded with all the 10 mils of the flavors that I'm more likely to use. All right. But I got a baggie here that's like just 5 random 10 mils of VTA flavors. It's got sorbet base in there. It's got bergamot. VTA bergamot. All right. Yeah. Back down we go. This is interesting. All right. Clear. All right. Yeah, yo, we baby. What's up, dude? Guava darkberry is a solid single flavor with 0.75 to 1% super sweet. Oh yeah. Hey, Hippo. I'm going to snag that from you, Hippo, and put it in the background so we can look at it. Remind me if I forget. Say something in chat. If too much time goes by after I'm done mixing and I forget. Wickin It and Kicking It with the snack Steve. What's up, Kaz? What's up, dude? Buffalo wings sounds so good. Yo, everybody is in the hizzy tonight. Thanks for coming to hang out, man. It's great to see you guys. Steve-O, have to go to bed. Oh, dude. Good night, my man. Hope you get a good night's sleep. Nearly 2 a.m. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right. Guava darkberry. Flavora. 0.15 grams because we're doing a smaller batch on this one because we're a little unsure. Well, there we go. So like sometimes like I'll like try to like dribble like half of a drop out of the dripper and then like graze it against the side to see if I can only like shave half of a drop into the bottle. It's a little harder to do with these bottles though. These old school Capella sample pack bottles, hibiscus. That's how often I use hibiscus. These bottles are old, dude, old. All right. I'm literally gonna put like just two drops in here. Maybe even one if it ends up a big enough drop. Oh, it didn't even read it. There we go. Yeah, see? Oh, there we go. Look, 0.04. Made it. Okay, cool. Oh, 0.03. That's good enough. I really only want just a little touch of it in there. Sometimes things below like 0.05 are a little sketchy. Here's this says tangy orange drink, but remember back in the day, Bull City used to do this a lot more. Remember back when Bull City used to carry VTA? Man, those were the days, right? They would label it something a little bit different than it was actually listed in the database as. Tangy orange drink. It's orange tang. 0.38 grams. One more drop. Ought to do it. Oh, then it went over. Okay, remember that, because that's in a 15 ml bottle. That's actually a little different. This is what I would do in this case, actually. I would do this. Add it. Damn. Yeah, it's close enough. It's probably going to be it's probably going to be 75. Let's keep it there. It's whatever. I guess not always necessary, but if it ends up like fantastic, I want to remember exactly what I did. You know what I mean? And that's me overthinking it and being OCD probably. The percentage might not even make that much of a difference, but there we go. The blackberry raspberry lemonade. See you bit. Oh yeah, see you in a little bit, bud. 0.23 grams. Did we hit it? That's close enough. I don't want to go over again. All right. Sorbet base, also at 0.23 grams. Whoop. Again, probably close enough. All right. Oh, see? It leveled out and it went to 0.24. All right. Super sweet. This is the tricky one because this bottle's almost empty. It's probably going to be just 2 drops. 2 big drops. Oh, shit. I went way over. Well, this recipe, when it was originally shared, said 1%. Guess what? I was like, no, I don't want it at 1%. I wanted it freaking 0.75. Well, it's going to be too sweet. You know what? I'm going to leave it. Fuck it. Because it's probably going to be too sweet. And I'm going to want to make it less sweet if I want to make it again anyway. So it's whatever. All right. 13.25 grams for a 15 ml. Bam. Got him. 3.25 of PG, 3.25 grams of PG. All right. And our additive, 0.23. Let's get it. No eye contact this time. I just want to get it finished. So that's mixed up. I kind of want to taste these. I had an idea in mind and I totally forgot. I just went right to the recipes. Who's Dan? Dan's my partner, JMW. Unless you talk about another Dan. Dan's the founder and owner of JMW. Original, well, now we're partners, but why? What's up? Going to comment on how sweet you are, then you toss out no eye contact. Oh, it's just a matter of not having to constantly switch back and forth cameras, but you know. There you go. Unprofessional. Get out of town. All right, so I was going to toss out this idea, and then I totally forgot about it. We have the wiki wheel. Need eye contact? And maybe we won't do it tonight because it's starting to get a little late already, but I thought of this idea where we can put, you know what? I just realized Wayne's already done this. But whatever, it's whatever, right? I totally forgot that he's done this a couple times. If you guys throw a couple like profile ideas out in the chat and we put them on the wheel, like we get like 4 or 5 ideas and we put them on the wiki wheel, and then we like double, triple, quadruple up like how many times each of them are on there, and then spin the wheel and then come up with an idea for a recipe to mix from the wiki wheel. Juice my way. Buster Bell, what's up, dude? It means juice my way. What's that mean again, JW? Let's see. So I want to take a look at Hippo's recipe because he was so nice to share it with us. But I think I might have to switch. I gotta switch windows. He was so nice to share it with us. All right, there we go. Pebbles cake batter. Looks freaking fantastic. Cupcake batter, Flavora. Of course, there's a flavor that I don't have. Onion and garlic cream cheese. Oh, butterscotch. I wish I don't have any persimmon or macadamia flavors. Those got to go on the list. Persimmon especially. Cupcake batter, Flavora at 0.12. Or I'm sorry, at 1.5%. Custard cake, Capella at 2.5%. Fruity Flakes from Flavor West at 3%. There's one that I haven't used in a while. I've been reaching for Silverline and TFA a lot. Lime gummy candy. I don't have that flavor either. 2%. powdered sugar, 1-on-1 at 1%, super sweet cap at half, ultimate vanilla custard flavor jungle. Ooh, that's an eggy custard. Black licorice, duh. I think I might have one licorice flavor. Let's see. 3% vanilla cupcake V2 at 2%, and zesty lemon cap at 1%. Let's see. Yeah, see. I could have sworn I had the vanilla cupcake V2 though. I could swear I had that. I'm pretty sure I do, and I just might not have added it. Nice cake batter base. Yeah, because custard cake isn't like a really heavy cake. It's like a custard with some texture. It's a little more cakey than like a custard with just a bakery note, but it's a very custardy cake for sure. Fruity Flakes is actually a really underrated Pebbles type of flavoring. Never had the lime gummy candy. Powdered sugar. I really like powdered sugar, but I'm starting to wonder if it's muting some of my mixes that I use it in. But powdered sugar definitely adds a nice sugar lips to any recipe, and sometimes depending on the mix, it does add a little bit of a texture, like almost kind of has like a grainy texture to it. Ultimate vanilla custard, yeah. Looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good. I can't mix it, unfortunately. But thanks for sharing, Hippo. Thank y'all. Spicy mango or watermelon cucumber. You always mention Dan, and I see you as the face of the company, so I didn't know if it was... Yeah, I mean, technically, he's the boss man, you know what I mean? But, I mean, he's the owner, but we're partners now. So, I mean... But, I mean, I started out just a group member years ago. And we became friends. I worked my way up through the group. And then... We eventually just ended up becoming full-blown partners. He's definitely the investor, the majority stakeholder, if you will. Black licorice and bright orange tiger stripe taffy. Oh my God, you guys! Peach Melba V2 recipe. Let me grab it. Let's take a look. If you guys are sharing recipes, I definitely want to oblige by sharing them. There. A little bit of shuffling windows around. Mixing it now, I'll let you know. Okay, thanks, man. So we have French vanilla thick. What is a peach melba? I don't think I know off the top of my head, but anywho, French vanilla thick, Wonder Flavors at 1%, ice cream SSA at 2%, peach natural Wonder Flavors at 2.5%. Premium raspberry SSA at 1.30%. Raspberry cream Wonder Flavors at 1%. Razzleberry Flavor West at 1%. Really great raspberry. Saturn Peach Flavora 2%. And Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Cap at 2%. I never had the best luck with Vanilla Bean Ice Cream Capella. I know a lot of people use it, though. Let's see. Does he do any? Yeah. So some of the recipes on the menu are his, and some are mine. He doesn't mix anymore, though. He's mostly just does behind the scenes stuff. Behind the scenes, back end. Like he built the shop app. You know, he funds the restocks, things of that nature. Right? He keeps the all the technical stuff running. Ice cream with peaches with a raspberry drizzle. Oh, okay, cool, Neil. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I've never had that peach natural. And that's probably the only thing I'm missing, yeah. I would never had that peach natural. But I could see it going pretty well with Saturn Peach if it's a peach that you like, yeah. Yeah, see? Thank you, Face Meat. You know, some people are pepper tasters for TFA. I'm a pepper taster for the Cap vanilla bean ice cream. I get pepper from the Capella. I don't get pepper from any TFA vanillas. Only that Capella vanilla bean ice cream. Man, that looks really good though. Nice ice cream base. I love a peach and raspberry mixer. This looks delicious. I would possibly even try to mix this by subbing a different peach. I might actually do that. Is this public, Neil? Yeah. That's another thing I want to do is mix a couple of some of your guys' recipes on the stream. I know I always say that. But things get away from me and you'd be surprised how much planning and prep work it takes to set up a Monday live stream. Let's see. All right, awesome. We only got 30 minutes left, so I think I want to get to tasting these. Would you rather be a pepper taster or strawberry blind? I want to get these up, and maybe we'll spin the wheel. Some of those things are things that are way out of my wheelhouse. But hold on. Actually, let's do this. Let me go through the chat, and this wiki wheel will save. But we'll have it for the next time. This wiki wheel will save. Shit. I keep forgetting. I gotta do this. I wonder, how's that look now? Yeah, it looks a little bit better. All right, this wiki wheel will save. Let me go back and add some things. Gosh, where'd my window go? All right. Butter, scotch. I don't have persimmon, so I can't really add it. Cupcake batter is straight up. Oh, Buster Bell said coffee. Coffee. Black. Licorice. That scares me, but spicy mango. Not sure how I would do a spicy mango, but watermelon. Watermelon cucumber or watermelon or cucumber, separate things. Blue raz. Don't worry, I'm going to go back up just while I'm down here. FLV nectarine might be the best peach. Huh. FLV Heat and FLV Mango with a touch. I don't have the Heat, I don't think. Well, I'll put it separate. Cucumber. Watermelon cucumber together would be kind of cool, though. Black licorice and bright orange. Tiger stripe taffy. Is that all one thing? Aloe. If you have yellow peach Capella flavors, I'm not sure if I do. I would have to look up. Monkey bread with raisins? Now you guys are throwing crazy shit out. I don't have anything raisin. Monkey bread. Purple? Just purple? Like purple as a flavor idea? Purple? Oh, I got to get your guava tea there, Tim. Let's see. Kerplop. Is black licorice and orange what tiger stripe taffy is? I'm going to put that together because I like that. I think face meat would still be happy because black licorice is on there. Tropical punch. That's 10 ideas. I like that. And what I'll do when we spin them, I'll copy. We'll take the list and we'll double it up. We'll double it up like that. And then this will save. So the next time we'll spin this wheel and then we'll come up with an idea for a recipe idea from whatever the wheel picks next week. Oh, Tim said mimosa, milkshake. Hold on. I kind of want to add those. Mimosa, milkshake. There. 12 ideas. WF killed it with their black licorice. No, it's all right. We got 12. Wait, what am I missing? How did that end up like that? Butterscotch, coffee, black licorice, orange, spicy mango, watermelon, cucumber, blue raz, monkey bread, purple, tropical punch. And then coffee ended up here. How did that happen? Coffee's on there twice. Hold on. That got all messed up. Tropical punch, mimosa, milkshake. I mean, coffee should be on there twice, but I got it. I see what happened. Butter, scotch, coffee. There. That way it's the same list twice. 24. We'll spin that next week. It'll save. I'll even screenshot it just in case. Or I'll snap a picture of it like this, just in case. Bam. You want to spin it now? Spin it now so we already know what we're working with going into next week. That works. Should we shuffle or just let it rock? Spin that shizzle. I'll shuffle it. I'll shuffle it. Just spin. All right, I'll just spin it. Let's go. Yeah. Watermelon. So next week we'll work on a watermelon mix. And I promise we will stick to it. All right, I'm going to remove all instances of watermelon. And then I'm going to leave these on here. And if there's, after we make a watermelon mix, see how much time we have, we'll spin the wheel again. Sound good? We'll do something watermelon. All right, awesome. You guys rock. Thank you for participating. All right, I got to get this darn scale out of the way. I guess I was right to say that we may not get to building the brand new RDA, but I will show you what I got. We're going to wick up the Elder Dragons and taste these recipes before we finish up today, at the very least. But watermelon mimosa sounds awesome, actually. That actually sounds awesome. And I just found a big 4-ounce bottle of TFA champagne in that box. Never tried it before. Dinner time. Hey, enjoy your dinner, face meat. So I just got this. I made a trade with a guy named, I think his name was possibly, allegedly Trevor. But I got one of these guys right here. Boom. A Zoo 1 Ruda. And I'm not really in a rush to build it. I mean, I am excited to try it. But boom. I did say today was mostly going to be a mixing week, but I finally got my Zoo 1 Ruda in a trade with Trevor. So that's pretty rad. And the only reason I'm saying is that we don't really have time is because the dopamine dump is starting in 20 minutes. And I don't want to run over Face Meat's time. There's going to be plenty of weeks, possibly months, while Seamus is moving, where he's not going to be streaming, where we'll be able to run into overtime some weeks. But I don't want to do that to him. Face Meat needs to eat. I seen the Zoo mods, Zoo RDA were expensive, aren't they? I mean, yeah, they're a little bit up there. They're a little bit up there, but they're not like the most pricey. We're just gonna get these wicked up real quick. Why not, right? How did I do that? There we go. The old trusty Elder Dragon. Just wick these up real quick. I don't have 2 mods out, so I'll probably have to just swap them for now. We'll taste one flavor and just get some first impressions of each of the recipes, I guess. Did I bump that? There we go. It was like so perfect. All right. Yeah, it keeps on like going out of focus. What's happening? There we go. That's better. All right. These are real quick and easy to wick, so it's wicking it and kicking it. You guys have probably seen me wick Elder. Yeah, how is that happening? What is happening? That works. Maybe if I tighten the screw, because I tightened the screw, it'll stay now. Something was causing it to spin backwards, and I don't know why. It shouldn't. No! Whoop. Just a little. Leave these guys a little bit long. Just a little bit. To be honest, they really just need to be fluffed up a touch. Or you can just pick them up and drop them in. It's actually real simple. When I was flavor testing 39 different freaking betas, I didn't even bother fluffing them. I was just like, let's just freaking get to the damn thing and tuck them in. Where is my other? Oh, it's right here. We'll just do both of them real quick. Just tasting. Put the last of my succulents in the fat rabbit. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Autofocus work up contrast. So when your shadow goes over the coil, yeah. Dean had a ring light, and he was supposed to get it for me, but his older brother stole it. So awesome, right? I was gonna try to find a way to rig that up on this side of me, so I was able to get a little bit more light on top of me. I'm gonna need a light for sure. I need some kind of light, because this is the hardest part. I can open that up a little bit, but sometimes that gets too bright. You know what I mean? TFS 100 flavors, second round of testing. I got real quick and did Lazy Wicket. Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, the Elder Dragon's still going to perform and give me the flavor. I just didn't fluff the ends up. There were, like, and if I'm dripping on the Elder Dragon, it's fine. When you're squonking with it, I guess those little crimps in the end might make a difference. But I'm literally dripping right onto the coil with this guy. So, all right. We're going to start with the Bomb Pop on this one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. let's get this out of the way and let's taste these guys, huh? So those are wicked up. There's your wicking it action so we can officially say we wicked it and kicked it. But we mixed it and kicked it, huh? Let's get this guy out of here. That arm is probably the most ghetto option that I probably could have found, but damn, it works. Just sniff tested this peanut butter cookie of yours, Steve-O. Smells like a fresh baked cookie. Yeah. That's basically what I was going for. And like, you know, they're baked to the point where they're still soft in the center. Good friend named Chris Carsrud just oh no, man. Shots and prayers to Chris and his family and anybody who knew him. Shots and prayers. Probably should have done it with the new flavor. That's always rough news, man. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. I'm going to reset my palate with some Dr. Pepper. Oh, I totally forgot about Tim's recipe, too. Let me see if I can jump back and find it. Get it in the background here. Where was it? There it is. I'll share it before we finish. Actually, we can share it now. While we taste, we can share. I'm just going to leave it up like this. I'm not going to... Nah, actually, it doesn't matter. We can do it like this. So all I got to do is minimize it and move it off to the side, and it puts it in a bigger square on the screen, which is pretty nice. All right, we're going to move it up a little bit. Come on. Why isn't it moving up? Or down, that's what I need. Duh. Guava, citrus. Why did it... There we go. Guava, citrus, Snapple, Arizona. Got nothing on this. Black tea at SSA. I love black tea SSA at 2%. Sumo Citrus Flavora at 0.75. Super sweet cap. Sweet guava cap. Hell yeah, dude. I dig that. I love all those flavors. I forgot what did he say about it? The chat refreshed. It's all good. It's been 3 years since I lost my brother and still hurts like hell every day. Kerplop says, to all the good times. To all the good times indeed. All right. Let's vape this guy. Homemade stuffed peppers today? Sounds good. Yeah. That's another reason why I got to finish as close to on time as possible. Dean didn't want to wait until Tuesday for Taco Tuesday. So I promised him white people taco night. Cheers. Oh, that is freaking awesome, dude. That tastes way better than the knuckle test. It's even better than the watermelon lime that I tried to do last month. The watermelon lime was tasty, but not what I expected. I way overdid it on the sorbet and the Flavora on the Flavora rainbow sherbet. Probably could have gotten away with only the rainbow sherbet. Might have been fine, or cut both of their percentages in half. Because after it's steeped, it kind of washed some of the watermelon out. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it is such a good balance of the raspberry, cherry, and the lemon lime. It's really hard to pick out like one dominant flavor because each time I'm vaping it, like I'm tasting everything on the top and I'm tasting like the cherry as an undertone. I'm getting the lemon lime kind of like as an afternote. Some of that blue raz kind of sits on the bottom too, but the brightness from the raspberry cream helps the raspberry kind of sit a little bit higher. It's just such a perfect balance. It's not too much of anything really. It's got a pretty medium, like a decent medium mouthfeel. And it's only going to grow a little bit as it steeps too. That's tasty, man. Love the Requiem, solid flavor. Oh, dude. I used to have the Requiem, the original Requiem. About to crack open a beer. Hell yeah, dude. And I wish I ended up getting rid of it. And here's the thing. I was strictly a direct lung vapor when I first had it. And I always used it with the 810. Because you know how it has all those different airflow inserts? And the big direct lung one, or the more wide open one, was 810 drip tip. I never tried the 510 drip tip airflow. And if I would have hung on to it and waited until I started getting into like all these, more of these little squonky type restricted direct lung RDAs, I imagine I probably would have liked it. Also, I have a better understanding of like smaller mass coils. Trying to always put like a triple 28 or triple 27 into it, I think it was just too rowdy, too warm of a vape for what it did. Any tips for Crackle when using Mav X? Yeah, go to the Gentleman's Crackle channel and watch some of his wicking tutorials. He shows how to pull it apart and how to roll it. And then how to... It's all about feel and getting the right, like, the right density, like in the right cotton dosage, and then sliding it through the coil and then moving it back and forth. There's a technique to it. That's a really good bomb pop. It does taste like, because it's a bomb pop and it's meant to taste like a bomb pop, it tastes similar to our bomb pop recipe, but a little bit deeper. It's a little bit bassier, I think, because of the Flavora Blue Raz, especially. Possibly the juicy cherries is a little bit deeper of a cherry than some of the cherry that we use for our menu bomb pop, but it has more mouthfeel. It's less of a beverage and more of an actual like ice cream. Damn, that's good. I want to keep vaping it, to be honest, but I want to try the other mix before we finish here. Yeah, If it's too tight, it'll like choke out the crackle. However, it can also be too thin and it'll end up fizzly. Wow. That's good. I might actually end up re-wicking because I vaped up my entire bottle of that straw gummy lemonade. I might actually at some point this week re-wick this and start squonking that. That's how good it is. So I got to put the other Elder Dragon on here real quick and calling my grape bubblegum purple. Nice. Man. All right. I got to get this Elder Dragon saturated. Oh, there's the cap. I'm a little discombobulated now. This is the orange berry slushy. Just getting it juiced up, prepped. Thank you. I like when the air is on because it sucks the vapor up into the exhaust over here, but it's loud. And sometimes it makes it difficult to hear myself think. All right, let's try this. This one is a wild card for sure. Orange berry slushy. Let me take a sip of this Dr. Pepper. Lemon lime Gatorade would have been a better choice for resetting my palate, but Dr. Pepper goes with everything. Here we go. Wow, that's weird. Ooh. I think it's that sorbet base. That sorbet base, I don't think it has cooling in it, but and some orange flavors kind of do this mixed with certain flavors too. It could be the pairing of the orange tang with the sorbet base. It almost kind of gives a cooling sensation, but it's not like cooling, but it's like something, certain flavor combinations sometimes, especially when making beverages, certain fruits sometimes give almost a cooling sensation. The sorbet base might have something in it though. The orange tang isn't really that potent of a flavor. I almost could take the sorbet base down to 1%. I think I had it at 150. Let me look. Let me go look again. Oh, did I close all those things out? Where did it go? What just happened? Okay, hold on. Let's just open up a new thing. I thought history would have... get out of here, split window. Yeah, I could probably move that sorbet base down to 1% maybe. We'll see as it steeps. It's a really nice blend, a really pleasant kind of. It's not like there was the bomb pop. There was a deepness in the berry notes. These sit more in the middle, slightly more top notey, and they're a lot brighter than I expected, actually, because dark berry, right? But there's a brightness to the berries that the Bomb Pop didn't have. It's likely that the orange tang is brightening up the berries more than presenting as a dominant orange note. Is kind of my guess. But yeah. Let me take a look at that, Kerplop. Let me get that out of here. Let's take a look at Ploppy's recipe before we get out of here. Grape flounder. Grape flounder. Oh, that can go. Bubblegum Flavora. I'm curious where, without even having to guess. Oh, yeah, okay. Of course I'm missing some stuff. Bubblegum Flavora at 1%. Bubblegum Fruity Wonder Flavors at 2%. That is a flavor. I for a while I wanted to have all the bubblegum flavors. I don't know why. It was just a goal of mine. But I only have their bubblegum. Takes a couple days to steep. I find that bubblegums do best with a long steep. Maybe it's just the bubblegums I'm using. Cotton Candy Jelly Bean at 0.5%. Grape Flavora at 1%. Grape Candy Sour, love that flavor, at 1.5%. Grape Juice, a classic. TPA at 3%. Jammy Grape Flavora at 1%. Lemon Mix Inawera at 0.25%. I'm not even sure if anybody still really carries that. Maybe DIY Canada. They have the largest selection of Inawera flavors, I think. Shisha Strawberry Inawera at 0.5%, and Super Sweet Cap at 1%. I like doing this a lot too, is adding just a small percentage of a strawberry underneath grape flavorings, because I find that it gives a unique sweetness to grapes. Just something about it. And that Shisha Strawberry is a little, it's a little syrupy. And I can see why you layered that in there. Gosh. The jammy grape Flavora is perfect for a bubblegum too, because it has like that powdery texture, and I could see that working really well to accentuate like that powder coating that you would get on the outside of a piece of bubblegum. Such a great grape bubblegum. I love a good grape bubblegum, dude. I love a good grape bubblegum. I'm missing 3 flavors, so there's 3 flavors in there I don't have any experience with, but it looks really well built. It looks fantastic. I would probably really enjoy that. The very first puff off of this orange berry slushy was kind of like a jump scare, but after like the second and the third puff, it really started to come through a little bit more. This is a lot more pleasant and mellow than I anticipated. There's something that the orange is doing to brighten up those berry flavors a little bit more, and the berries are a little bit more dominant than the orange, actually. But they're pleasant is really the best word I can use to describe it. And I think that sorbet base is giving almost a cooling sensation, which works if it's supposed to be a slushy. Actually, and I don't know if that 1.5 drops of hibiscus is really doing much, but it's actually really quite enjoyable. It's refreshing. It's legitimately refreshing. It's exactly the type of summer vape that I was looking for. Something not too heavy and something refreshing. And that definitely checks those boxes. I'm really happy with that. It's got some niche flavors in it. Some that are likely difficult to find these days, but if you have them, I would say give it a try, because this really surprised me. I wasn't too sure about this one because I had never used the Orange Tang VTA or the Blackberry Raspberry Lemonade from SSA before. Cucumber lime Gatorade vape juice. Nice. My all-time favorite grape was made by Mao. Oh yeah, Mao's grape was good. That was one of the only vapes that actually did have cooling in it. That I actually did reach for intentionally. And sometimes when I'm congested or I'm not feeling well, oh shit, I'm all out of focus. Hold on. There we go. When I'm sick, sometimes I'll add some coolant to our Grape God. Especially if like I'm sick to the point where like I'm losing like my taste. A little bit of our Grape God with some cooling in it was my go-to I don't feel well type of flavor. Well, we managed to do it. We managed to do a full DIY stream tonight. Yes, we only mixed 2 recipes. We had a lot of discussion throughout, and I think that's why it took so long. But we got a chance to look at some of your guys' recipes too. I really appreciate you guys sharing. It definitely helps add some content to these DIY sessions. We came up with something to aim for, to do a little bit of mixing next week as well. I've been saying I want to do more DIY on the stream, and I always try to bring it back to it at least once a month. I would like to do it every other week. That's my ultimate goal, is to DIY at least every other week on the show. It's just so easy to get away from it, because oftentimes by Monday, I need things set up for the week. I've broken things down throughout the weekend, and I need, I need new things in my lineup for the week, or I got new gear that happened to show up Monday, and I'm usually excited to try it. But I'm happy we did this. These DIY weeks are always fun. I appreciate you guys. You guys are always very interactive with them, and it makes it even that much more better. But we definitely gone over, which I typically don't like to do. But what I will do here is, if you guys would like to continue enjoying some more vape content and more chill vibes, you can click this link and head right on over to Twitch to go show some love to the wee baby Seamus on the dopamine dump. He's starting off his stream with some tunes like he usually does. A little bit of discussion, positivity, chill vibes. And he usually builds or re-wicks a couple things. Kind of similar to what we do over here. But he's got music over there. He's got chill beats instead of the same looping free, what's this called? Daydreaming. Daydreaming audio. But hey, it works for us. It's like kind of giving us a signature sound, I guess you could say. I love you guys. You guys always make these fun. And I got a mess to clean up, and I got tacos to make. So go show Seamus some love. Throw up any last words, hashtags, or little one-liners in the chat. I like to throw them up on screen on the way out. And I freaking appreciate you guys. I do want to squonk and end with a little bit of crackle tonight, I think. That battery probably needs to be replaced. Got to swap batteries. You guys freaking kick ass. Love you guys. Thank you, as always, for wicking it and kicking it with me. We are JMW.